Hey guys, it's Dan Rotter here in New York. Figured I would finally put out my speed video. Something I came up with to help build speed. It helped me break my barrier between somewhere around 80 and 120 beats per minute. And it's still helping me out a little bit. It's a very simple exercise, and the way it works is you count quarter notes with both hands, and then you slowly work one hand up in tempo. And by tempo, I mean subdivision. Sorry, not tempo, subdivision actually. And so you start out quarter, eight, triplet, eighth note triplets, 16th notes. You can go to weird things, fives, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up as high as you want to go. I normally go to 16th notes and then I flip it. So pretty much the exercise, I'll do it at about 80 beats per minute. Hopefully my metronome is loud enough for you guys to hear over there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1. Now obviously this exercise is extremely simple, and so what I found, I can do this also, helps my independence a little bit, is I play double bass pedal, and so you can do it while doing some sort of ostinato with your kick. Or you can also flip this, do it with your feet, and do an ostinato with your hands. So the same exercise would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and... Wow, I can't do it with my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, now I skipped triplets there. But, so 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Okay, so I got it in. It's out of the way. But, so it'll help out both your hands and your feet if you play double bass. If you play single bass, obviously you can do it just between your hi-hat and your, kick drum instead of between double kicks. It's just that I play double bass, so I do it on my kick pedal because I find that my kick pedal gives a little bit more resistance than my hi-hat pedal does. Plus I only keep my hi-hat open about that much, so that really doesn't give you a lot of movement. That's like for noise volume, it would be like. So I'll do it over singles. Hopefully I can actually do it over singles. So 3, 4. Obviously, it's not a very hard exercise, and this really wasn't meant to be a hard exercise. It was just meant to be something that I could sit down and easily rip out in 10 minutes, because now, I can sit down for, well, not even 10 minutes, because 10 minutes of practice is a very long time. But, it was just meant for something I could sit down and do 5 or 6 times through at a higher pace and get something out of. So, once you get going up higher, let's try maybe 100, because that's about where I plateau out. Once you get up to this pace, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, to me, it's a little bit of a burn. It gets a little bit of a burn going, especially with my left hand, because my left hand is obviously my weaker hand. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Alright. Alright, now with my left hand, I'm not quite up to 100 beats per minute traditional. Matched, I can kind of do it. I skip notes, I tense up, so I just keep it traditional. But pretty much that's the gist of it. If I take it back to 80, I could probably do, not 800. No, not 800. 16th note triplets also, so let's try that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 into 1 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 4. So obviously I started counting eighth notes with my left hand, which isn't good because the point of the exercise is to be able to keep this going over anything I'm doing with my right hand. So alright, I'm a little, just barely not making that one. I'm somewhere probably around like 10 beats slower than that with eighth note triplets. But that's pretty much my exercise. I don't really do it all that much lately just because I've been working on a lot of the Latin stuff that Mike's been putting out there and a lot of my blast beat stuff because I bought Derek Roddy's blast beat stuff. So I've been working on that, which, you know, not really a good idea to do that with traditional grip, but if I were actually sitting behind the kit, it sounds better, but, you know, a lot of things like that I've been working on. You know, I've just had too much on my plate to work on just something as simple as this, I think, whereas I can be working on something that isn't an odd time signature. Let's say playing, accenting triplets in 5/4, playing 16th notes. So you have 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into 5 E into. So that's one bar of accenting your quarter notes. Now when you accent triplets, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1. You know, I've been working on a lot of odd time signatures. So, but I figured I would give you guys a peek into what I've been working on. And also give you this exercise because it helped me out. It definitely really helped me out because, you know, I was stuck right here just doing this, you know. Which, to me, that's nowhere near where I want to be. You know, I want to be, you know, somewhere around there with one hand. Probably not really possible, but, so, yeah. Figured I would put this out here for you guys, and yeah, so have fun.